That was like 8 presses. I don't know what the heck is wrong with my Stream Deck. Maybe just a driver kind of thing. But okay, so here's Gladys. Here's where we left off. Her glasses, the lenses came out kind of cute. She needs a little more kind of smudgy eye makeup. She's looking bright and cheery. We gotta mess her up a little bit. Yeah, so just a couple of hours ago, a few hours ago, I got a call from the art store, Graphics. I don't remember when it was, my Pentel Quick Erase eraser, it broke. So I got this because this is what they had. I don't know this brand at all, but I actually like it better than the Click Erase because it doesn't, it's just you press the top and then the eraser comes out, and the Click Erase, you have to press the little, like the shirt clip down. So then when the eraser is small, you got that clip kind of in the way. So I like this better. The thing is, like, where do you get refills for it? So the guy's like, oh, just, do you want me to order something for you? So yeah. So it took a while. Yeah, I felt like a super VIP because they held them in the will call for me. So look at proud owner of erasers. I don't even know how much. I think I still have a ton of eraser left. Yeah, so much eraser. But yeah, what happens if you're in a pinch and you need one right away? Look at that. Oh, it's a little 5-pack. I think it was $5 or something. I bet you the Click Erase is cheaper. I tried to stick the Click Erase in here, and it's I don't know if it didn't fit or if it was shorter. I just figured get the real stuff. It hasn't let me down yet, so yay. But okay, so you go to the art store to get something that you planned on getting. You don't just leave with the one thing. So I got this. How do you say this? I didn't learn this stuff in art school. I didn't take painting classes, I guess that's why. Quinacridone coral? Is that what that is? Quinacridone coral. The swatch at the art store was pleasingly peachy red soft, but that looks kind of like poppy red, so I don't know. And since I'm not much of like I don't use these and squirt them on a palette, I put them in my case, right? This thing. So somebody's not going to make the cut. I guess I can you fit them in here like this? Can I take it all out? So am I getting to the point? Oh, hold on. I gotta take care of my brushes. They're getting knocked around. Am I getting to the point where I need to take out this center thing and just build my own? And just like, what is this? Yeah, maybe. But I don't need both of these. What else did I decide I didn't need 2 of? Oh, I didn't need these 2 grays. So I can get rid of one of those. Oh, hi, Chris. Quinacridone. Ridon, like John. Quinacridone. Okay. So hit that QU. Quinacridone. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna fill this up with this coral. It's a hot one. My computer's fans are going like full speed. But I complain anyway. Over here, it's not all that hot. Like the whole Southern California is going through a heat wave. And let's see. It says it's 80 right now, so boo-hoo. Closer to own. Okay. Quinacridone. Got it. Okay. So this stuff, only 91 degrees there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's over 100 in Riverside. You got it that time. Oh, thank you. I'll forget. But at least I know I have it in me to be able to say it correctly. Okay. So if you ever fill one of these pans, is this a quarter pan? I don't know. With one of these, you have to let it sit for a couple days because it shrinks. As this stuff dries, you think you fill it to the tippy top so that maybe you have a little dome or something, give it a tap. But then as it dries, it just like shrinks all the way back down. I did that recently. Yeah, oh yeah, I need to get a tube for this periwinkle. I guess I like this color. All right. Quinacridone. Coral. It looks pretty red. Hold on. Booby traps. At least this one, I filled a pan with this, and the first squirt was like, you ever get a new mustard and it's all mustard water? It was Potter's Pink water. And I was worried about it because then you can't just like lose all that water and then your tube's gonna end up with a bunch of dried out paint. So I was trying to not do that, not squirt out all the water. It's just weird. This stuff's not cheap either. I don't know what the deal is. Some of these, this is Daniel Smith, high quality stuff, but even amongst these little tubes, they're all sectioned off. Like this one's $16, this one's $23. Why? Let's see. This just looks red. I guess it's kind of rougey. Here, let's see. It's got a lot of like bright pinkiness to the red. I need like a little toothpick. I don't have one. Don't I? Thought I had like a spider toothpick somewhere. Let's see. So am I contaminating my pan here? I forgot what you call these little luck umbrellas. It's not like omikuji, but something like that. That coral is a bit orange pink, which is coral, right? Coral, that's how I picture coral. It's hard to tell when it's just this soupy thick thing right now. Here, let's see. I'm gonna put some in here. I'm gonna let that settle. And let's see. This is. This isn't what it looks like when they do it on YouTube. They just get like this nice solid squirt where it just fills it like almost like cake frosting, and it'll have a little bit of a dome, and then it flattens as it dries. I'll set that right there. Okay, so let's see. Cold press. I've taken the writing the letters on the back because I'm still trying to learn. Okay, let's get this guy. Soft aqua. This looks pretty red. It does, it has like a brightness to it though. On the screen it looks very orangey. To my eyes, it's less so. It's like a melon poppy color to my eye. Depends on the cost of the pigments. Many of those are made in smaller batches for specialty paints, as opposed to common pigments that are almost dirt cheap, and a few that are dirt cheap. Many of the quinacridones are made for the car industry, and once they lose interest in the color, it stops getting made. And yes, that's orange pink. Yep, that is orangey. Well, let's see. Here's some white light on it. It's still pretty. That's more of a coral look to it rather than my lighting pumping up the warmth. And where it trails off, it kind of has that pink, soft pinker color. Let's see. Is it UV reactive? No. Regular. You know what though? It's not similar to these other colors I have. Everything just looks the same. Okay. I'd say I'd place it in between these two oranges that I like a lot. What would I get rid of? I still think I might get rid of this color. If I needed room in my palette. Quinacridone. Look at that. Looks like there was a problem. I had a nosebleed.
Game begin.
So, I think it's a good color for her hair though. And some of her rouge. Let's see. I think that's perfect color for what's going on there. Yeah, she needs a little bit of on her cheeks. Definitely her lips. Oh, let's see. I'll show you guys over there. Yep, that's the one. So what should I do first? I think I want to keep working on her glasses before I get into more of her face stuff. I want to get that plasticky green look of those lens of the frames. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, so then, yeah, everything is red, pink now. Quinacridone. Oh, what was the other one I was trying to, it took me a while to memorize? Alizarin. It's a red one, right? I'm probably saying it wrong. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it is kind of a pretty color. It's calming down some. Okay, I'm not too mad. All right, so these are some of them I used yesterday. Others I was like, no, not that. So I do like this tiny one. This one, and I think these were the ones I was trying to decide between. So let's do that. That red one's my mixing one. And set you right there. Okay. So I think for the glasses, I'm gonna start with this color and then try to drop some of this darker color while it's wet and leave spots that are white, kind of like I did for the lenses. Should I start dark like that? I think so. So here, I'm stick. I got pink water. Let's do this one. Oh, look at her. All right. Let's try that. No real color mixing. I just want it kind of watery. I'm trying to figure out the plan where the whites, where to leave it white. So definitely right here somewhere, like not exactly in the middle. My aim's not gonna be that good. I'm gonna aim for upper middle of leaving it white. No paint. Same with all these little surfaces. And then same thing on this side. Maybe a little circle and a dollop here too, leave it white. If I overdo it, I'll just dab it with some of that pen. What is it? Presto correction fluid. All right, so then this is a job for, okay, I got two choices. I think I need the needlier point. It's kind of, all right, I'll just have to practice my, what do you call it? Brush control? I can't even think of the name. I got two choices. What can I do? Probably this one, because it's pointier. I don't know. Okay. Something like that. Doesn't need to be that white. I don't know why I insist on working right to left. I mean, all of it white. Just fill some of this in. Did I change it? There we go. I never did figure out why my camera just froze yesterday. After I signed off, I just kind of selected it again in OBS, and it was like nothing ever happened. Want the top and the bottom to have white. I think I'm gonna tap in that blue color. I think I should try to work in, like, not just red in her hair. Like, what else does she have in it? I think, yeah, it's just kind of orangish red. But I feel like I should work in like an actual orange in there too. Oh, you know what I did after the stream last night? I ate the pickle sorbet at Salt and Straw. I gave it one of those little spoon tests, so I knew what it was going to be. I guess I wasn't looking forward to a full scoop of it. I don't know why I was compelled to eat a full scoop. Okay, a children's scoop. I did it the same way I did the matcha cricket ice cream. I got a child-sized scoop. I feel like I'm a completist or something. I need to taste all their seasonal flavors, no matter how bizarre. I would say I liked the melon prosciutto better than the pickle sorbet. Pickle and sorbet, two words that do not belong together. It was exactly pickle sorbet. There was nothing sneaky, like, oh, but it's delicious because it has this little aftertaste, whatever. No, it's just pure pickle. I felt like I ate a sandwich or something. Pickle sorbet. So at Salt and Straw, they'll have their monthly selections, and then following month they change it. I'm looking forward to September. And then they'll have last chance scoops for the following month, like the things that didn't sell as well. I suspect their last chance scoop is going to be pickle flavor. I could have had a split scoop of the melon prosciutto and pickle. It could be just like the deli counter flavor sundae. Yeah, so what else did they have? Tomato olive brittle, which was good, it was fine. But the best one this month was the chocolate chip zucchini bread. That was actually really good. It had some sort of clovey, I don't know what. That one was good. All right. Yeah, we're trying to guess, like, what are they gonna do for late summer? I was thinking, you know, peach pie or something like that. No. Pickle sorbet. So then what's next month? September? What's happening in September? Like, back to school. They're gonna have like eraser sorbet. What else? Holiday, kind of end of summer holiday stuff. That's not very delicious. They can have hot dog scoop. Mustard and cased meat combo. I'd eat it. I'm still gonna try it, but I don't know. What was the weirdest one? I think the weirdest one that I tried that was actually good was that Halloween one, the matcha cricket mealworm thing. I forgot what their clever little name was for it. It was actually good. Matcha ice cream with chocolate covered crickets and mealworms. And the chocolate covered crickets and mealworms, they just kind of tasted nutty. And they had them chopped fine enough where it wasn't, you didn't get like spiky legs or anything. But I still wouldn't get it again because if you eat ice cream and you have some like little chocolatey nuts in your teeth and you're like, leftovers. This time it was like, those aren't nuts, that's bugs. You have bugs in your teeth. So kind of, it was difficult to enjoy. Pumpkin spice sorbet. Oh, most likely Marsh. Did you hear about my ice cream adventures? Hi, most likely Martian friends. Let me do the things. Chris, pumpkin spice sorbet actually doesn't sound bad to me. Yeah, I was just talking about we have a Salt and Straw walking distance, and I have to try all the flavors no matter how nasty. So the last one I had was pickle sorbet. I tried it so you guys don't have to. Oh. Okay, let's see. Homemade designs, hello. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with Chris though. Pickle and sorbet don't go together. Pumpkin spice sorbet? Maybe. It would seem like it would be better with something creamy though. Yeah, Marsh, what were you doing over there? Oh, let's see. Look at that. Streaming at Hello Kitty Island. That's a game? Aww. I was yesterday I was talking about the Happy Meals at McDonald's. They have all kinds of Hello Kitty Ninja Turtles mashups, but I don't ever get burgers from there. If they came with the breakfast stuff, I would just get it all the time. I like their Egg McMuffins. I drew a little Hello Kitty character and then played the game. Aww. I'm gonna have to go look at the VOD. Gucci avocado, hello. I'm allergic to avocados. I wish I liked them because they're really good for you, I guess. So, would I even know which Hello Kitty character it was? I know the old school ones, and then there's like a little penguin guy. You're allergic to me. No, I'm allergic to standard avocados, not Gucci avocados. Gucci avocados are the best ones. A little pink sheep. Aw. Okay, this is let's see. This is Gladys. Here, let me show you. She's kind of a jerk. That's her. Let's see. So she's part of the there you go. That movie Weapons, which is pretty good. I don't want to like overhype it because then you think it's something it's not. But I thought it was worth a watch. It's kind of not horror. There's hints of that. There's like a dusting of gore. There's a lot of cheeky humor, and it's a really fun movie to see, but it's awful, and that's all I'll say. So this is my ode to Gladys, who I think I'm just a hairstyle away from looking like. I just need some bangs, a little bit of hair dye. I'm almost there. So I'm kind of using, oops, I dipped all my stuff. I was using this whole exercise to try to learn how to do these transparent washes over other washes. I wanted her lenses to have like a green kind of overlay to it. And it's kind of there. I could push it a little more. And I was trying to make sure I gave it the lenses that glassy kind of sheen, which means don't paint over those areas. Unless you want to, after the fact, dab some of this on, which is, I guess, okay. But if you could do it on purpose rather than after the fact, I feel like I'm learning something, like having more control over the paint. So what else she needs is, she needs like a nice glossy plastic green glasses frame. She needs some rouge, and her lipstick is smeared, so I got a new color, this quinacridone coral, which should work well. I filled up a pan. This is like the worst job ever. So I have to wait for this to dry, and then I can put it in my palette. Actually, I'm gonna wait for it to dry, and then it shrinks. So then I'll have to like refill it and then let it dry again. But yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I went to the store for an eraser, and I came back with paint. Like my fourth in the collection of orange red that I'm trying to get away with. My Gucci avocado says, okay, phew, no, you're good. No hives involved with your arrival, Gucci avocado. Let's see what I miss. Pumpkin spice wouldn't be quite so bad if it actually tasted like pumpkin pie. Instead, they taste just like the spices and make it taste like bark. Yeah, there's something really like I don't know what it's, dry in the back of the throat spice. Maybe it's, I like nutmeg. I don't like, okay, everybody steady yourselves. I don't like pumpkin lattes, pumpkin spice lattes. I don't think they match. It's too much bitter. I need like creaminess with the pumpkin pie flavor, like ice cream, good. Bread, good. Coffee, no. I don't know why. Let's see. MPT, hey. Let's see, what time is it over there for you? It's like early. Dawnish. This is so cute. Thank you, Homemade Designs. Did you finish the periwinkle from last stream? No. I set her aside to think of other things. She's pretty much there. It needs a thicker line in the middle, maybe some thicker lines along the side. I was just thinking of putting more stuff behind her, and I couldn't think of what. I didn't want to make it too fussy, but it just needs something behind her. Like maybe just go super dark with some light peeking out. Yeah, I don't know either, Grump. None of us know. Some of this inking stuff was kind of cool. This is my experimentation with the different nibs. Pens. I had like a blowout with one of them, so I just turned it into some sort of wood rot kind of thing. Gotta roll with the mistakes. 8:40 a.m. Got my coffee and working on some cosplay. Ooh! Are you gonna wear what? Oh, don't tell me. Surprise me. MPT. I met MPT at Tokyo Comic Con, and I'm gonna go again, and I think you're gonna go again. So I'm hope I get to see some cool stuff. Most likely March says, OMG, what do you mean? Okay, nice. With the blowout that I had, or just with the background problems, or not problems, but it's too samey, and then I have to decide how dark, because it'll obscure her hair. Maybe that's okay. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, it's better. So I'm setting it aside to give my eyes a rest, so that I can look at it for the first time in a while, and then maybe I'll see more obvious ways to fix it. I would fix it. It's not like broken. Just I want to make it better. Yes, will be there. Good. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm just arranging my stuffs. All right. So, likewise, I hope you've been doing well. Been a while since I've been able to catch your streams. Yeah, not so bad. I've been working on this this image for a screen print. Joel made some really beautiful art, and I'm trying not to mess it up by adding, like, making it into like some sort of 6 or 7 color screen print thing. And it's just so weird to work like that, where I can't just render something freely. I have to consider, if I want orange to show up here, I need to cut through the teal so the orange pops up, and it's just breaking my brain. But when it's done, it's gonna look phenomenal. I did one already, my first one. Well, what was the first color separated image I did was for Grump's first zine. That was 4 colors. And I jumped straight to, I think it was 8 colors for his other one. Oh my gosh. I'm lucky that the people we're sending this to, these files, they're really, really good. So I send them my awful sloppy layers, and they're like, well, here's a video. Try it again. And they're so sweet and patient, and I'm learning a lot. Triple stamp. That's who's printing these. So I've learned a lot, and I'm using that knowledge to make fewer mistakes when I send this file over. Do I have the... But yeah, it's still a learning process. And then, like, I had this background going. It was I liked the color, but the color required the blending of 2 of the layers, which you can technically do. They will take your low opacity color and do a kind of a soft half tone, like a real tiny one, so that both colors will show. But if I did that with 3 different layers, then it's gonna shift, and there's gonna be weird edging, and there was no place to hide it, like no line art to hide it. And I'm like, that's not gonna work. Everything's ruined. And I have a little freak out, and then I come back. I'm like, okay, let's regroup. What could we do? Yeah, so that's how my week has been. Always learning something, right? Yeah, like, I get dragged into learning things. I don't wanna, but it's good. I do actually like learning, but I also like complaining about learning. Even while doing the screen print layers, there's a point somewhere in the end where everything is separated into its weird gray channel, and then you can just play around with that gray channel and get things fine-tuned that way, and then it starts getting exciting again, like, oh, I'm totally understanding this. And then something wrong happens, and like, I'm back to square one. No, everything's ruined. The freak out is an important part of the process. You probably know too. You're making cosplay stuff, everything's fine, and then something unexpected, right? And you have to, like, regroup. You have more layers that you have to worry about, because it's not just the artistry and the design, it's like the structural integrity of something. You had your freak out a couple of days ago, okay. All right, we were both having freakouts, opposite sides of the world. Oh, also, I think I already did the shout out, but Most Likely Marsh is open for commissions. I'll have to peek. Let's see. I think my links, I think it's free to link anything in my chat to show what you're working on. I don't think I have improperly set up my security, so link away. And PT, do you ever put your like cosplay in progress type of stuff on your Discord? Okay, hold on. I want to get some of that blue in there too. It's more blue than I think I want, because I just want that extra dark, those extra dark bits. Maybe it'll look a little glossier by comparison. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry and then put a little bit of a lighter color. I don't want to put it right now because I don't want it to just like spread around. I want the dark to still have like that hard kind of line, I guess. We'll see how that works.
Game begin. When the drum beats go, play this.
Heat gun on a hot day. Perfect. Just need some nice, refreshing pickle sorbet. Cool me off. Okay, so what do I want to do? I think I want to put like, what color should I grab? I have like a sky blue if I water it down and just put tiny bits to knock back some of the white. I should fill that in. All right, let's do that right now. Okay. And let's see. Should I try the sky blue? Yeah, but like, why can't Salt and Straw make a blueberry muffin ice cream? That would be good. Ginger snap ice cream? What else is good? I think I've seen s'mores there a few times.
Game over.
How about this? What would be good with like cranberry? Something bready? Oh, I like that. Okay. Knock it down a little. Just pick what I want white to stand out more. Okay, let's leave that alone. Let's see how that sits. Cranberry orange bread ice cream. I'd eat the heck out of that, Chris. That would be a perfect early fall cranberry cheesecake ice cream. I'm gonna start drooling. Yeah, that sounds good. Ooh, cheesecake. Right? But okay, any self-respecting cheesecake ice cream has to have some sort of graham cracker swirl in it. Okay. So I'm gonna call the glasses done. Hey, MPT, says Chris. And then we'll move on. I'm gonna dry them and then let's see. What is her red situation? Let's have a peek. It's right here. Okay. I even highlighted it yellow so I could see the eyeball. Okay. Her collar is red. And I think underneath her white shoulders, it's purple. Which is kind of one of my favorite wackadoodle color combos, red and purple. I used to have a friend in junior high, and I drew a picture of our group of friends together. She got mad because I put her in red and purple. I'm sorry, Esther. You just seem like a red and purple kind of gal. Let's see. There you go. All right, so give it a try. Yeah, I do like the rough watercolor paper, and I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be too chunk. Sometimes it is. You try to ink on it, and it's just like inking on asphalt. But I guess that's part of its charm. So what I'm calling white is actually a pale lavender. I gotta pick another reference folder. Oh my gosh, I'm like above this wire, under this wire. Hold on. Okay. Got it. So let's see what we got going on here. Images. Okay. Let's try this one. And do that. And let's see how close we are with lining this stuff up. Okay. Oh, I gotta fix this over here. Okay, that's good there. And what do you guys I'm pulling on over here? This one picture I'm pulling up, it's like a little further away, so we could see her beautiful ensemble. Yeah, look at that. Ah, wonderful. Okay, so, and what did you call that, Chris? Malachite? Malachite green necklace. Matches her glasses. I'm just staring at her. I can't help it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's try that. Okay. Go away. Okay. Yeah, it's a little overexposed, but I see a little better. Malachite, a type of stone. Lavender and red with a malachite green necklace. For a second, I thought you were pitching a new ice cream flavor. Lavender and red. I was like, red what? Red wine? Because there was both Salt and Straw and Van Leeuwen had lavender ice cream flavors. I think it was both of them. Tastes perfumey, if you could imagine that. But then we ain't talking about the green necklace. Like, oh, okay, I got it. Okay, and then fix this focus. Is that the right one? Okay, so then let's see, what should we do? I should get to that red hair because then I can also use the same red for her rouge, for her eye stuff. So then if I was going to do that, do I re-wet all of that in the lens of her glasses and under the glasses frame so that it spreads softly? Would that affect paint under? Should I try? So let's see. This is pretty dry. So let's see if I re-wet it, what happens. There it is. It lifts a little. But I think that's all right. I won't go over any white because I don't want to taint the white. And this is a pretty strong color too. So maybe I could expect less with like a pale green. Oops, let's hold this steady. So here's what I was planning. I was gonna avoid the white and just kind of re-wet some of this area. There's some white to avoid here too. And then Sleeping Ninja. Hello, Beth. I can't stay in chat, but I will see you next Friday. Oh yeah, we didn't, let's see. Where is my mouse? Okay. So funny, Eric. You can even text me and you're like, now. Okay, so Friday, oh yeah, I have you on the 29th. Call Eric about, food. So yeah, Friday. Let's see. Yes, we're still on for Friday. Take care, Ninja. Hope it's a good day. Yeah, I think Sleeping Ninja is in, what's today? You're in between cons or something, right? You can't stay, so don't worry. That's fine. But I know he's got a busy schedule. And we've been trying to meet up again. Okay. So, yeah, and then wet all of this, because what I don't want to do is stop the wet patch here and then just have like some water line end up here. So just wet everything ish. We're gonna find out together. Learn how to paint by watching me mess up. I think you are the best, thanks. No, you, sir. Yeah, good luck this weekend. Okay, I'm stalling because I'm like, I'm not sure it's gonna work. Okay, so should I wet it with this itty bitty brush so I have more control over where it's going? I guess so. So if there's water lines behind her glasses, I don't mind so much. I think that would probably add to some of the texture back there that I think looks cool. But I don't think it would look good if it's just in some awkward space on her chin. So maybe I'll do the glasses first, see how it settles, and then we can regroup and see if it's a technique that'll work for her cheeks. No one's telling me to stop, so I'm gonna go. All right, let's see. Oh, where's my little eraser? I lost it. Let's make a new one. There it is. Okay, so I got a super watered down quinacridone coral color. Okay, it's kind of what I was going for. Just tap and let it bleed around. Okay, okay. No tragedies. All right, let's leave that alone. Or not. I think I'll say let's leave that alone probably 5 times before I actually leave it alone. All the hearts from MPT. Thanks, I need the encouragement. It's getting dicey. Okay, so cheek and lips. All right, the lips are gonna be like a 2-parter because I need both a strong line and a fuzzy line. So then what would I do first? I guess the strong line first? And then wet it all? Then it's gonna bleed a little. Web of chaos with the little bears. Oh, look at that, so cute. Rawr. How you doing, Web of Chaos? Did you ever figure out how you're going to handle that? Oh, group fall, yay! How you gonna handle that broken gun? Oh my goodness, all of it. Look at that. Oh, and she loves it. Thank you so much. Those are fun to see. Chaos. Okay. So I'll wet her face, then I'll do the bleedy watered down coral, then I'll dry it, then I'll do the harder lip line. So that way I can control more of that bleed. What? What am I even doing? What in the world? Yeah, so right down there. And the thing is, she's supposed to be smeary and kind of, I don't know. This isn't precise makeup. This is just, my eyes are bad and I got ready in the dark makeup. All right. So what did I say? Wet first? And then it's gonna peek out from just behind and under a little bit. But I don't want the wet waterline, so I'm gonna do all of it. Now I'm stalling. Staring, stalling. Okay, go. Let's do it. Who cares? So that's basically all I'm going to use, that area. But I don't really know how the water... Oh, that's blue. I don't know how the water is going to react to the already applied paint, so I'm just going to do all of it. So whatever happens, happens together. I kind of picked up some of the purple. I don't mind that. Okay, there. Let's see if it shows up wet. Kind of. Oh, there's a little dry spot right there. Good thing I looked. Rough watercolor paper. Handles it all like a champ. Okay, so then how much of this coral color? How much do we need? I don't know. This much? Oh, where's my eraser? Here it is. Okay, that's a tiny bit. That's just a tiny bit. What else do we got? Let's go a little stronger. Something like that, yeah. That's what I asked for. And give it a little tiny more. Okay. That with a real strong lip. Here, let's get the refreshing heat gun. Heat wave, Southern California. This is what we need. Heat one heat gun. No wait. Heat one heat gun. Awesome. Okay. See, let's see what those lips look like. They don't look all that unhinged. I just remember seeing it on the big screen and they're pretty smeary. Same. Mine looks so happy. Okay. So what I'm planning is where's my pointer? So I noticed in some of the scenes it was kind of like, I don't know any modern references. Lucille Ball kind of did her lipstick kind of like heavy on the outer sides of the lip. And it was kind of like that in some of the scenes in this movie. And then the bottom was normal. It was just like it had the kind of lipstick that traveled in the cracks of the lip. So if I do it normal first and then kind of water it a little, and I have some color pencils where I could do a little liney thing around the lip. Does that work? It's not gonna work. It's just a lip thing. I just don't want it to travel so much. That pink really did kind of just a very soft little pinchy cheek, which is kind of cute. Okay. So, let's see. You dry? Dry enough? I got the wrong. Okay, let's fix that. Let's see what this looks like. Kind of watery. How thick should we make it? I guess pretty thick. It looks more lipsticky. Yeah. So I'm trying to see it before I do it. It's gonna hit the bottom of her glasses. That'll be fine. Just don't go up in them. That one. And then thicker at the bottom. Okay. It's not that hard. I just like, I don't know, overthinking things. It's like how it took me forever to remember how to do little grump eyes, where you do them over super wet skin color so that the eyes kind of bleed out, and then you let it dry, and then you do the second color. But then I never have the second color prepared, so it's like I have to talk it out so I know, remember, and I can learn. Kicking and screaming, learning. This is way too thin, but I'm chicken. And the beauty is, it doesn't have to be like all precise, pretty line lips, because her lips are just, she didn't sweat the details. I wonder what would be easier. I have like this super firm pointy thing being a brush. Maybe this will be easier. It is kind of easier. So I'm imagining this is what she intended in like the next go around will be what it looks like. I don't want to go full sloppy right off the bat. Okay, that's very polite and nice. We need to mess it up now. How do you do that? How do you mess it up and make it look like artfully done and not just like, I don't care anymore. Let's just scribble. Let's see what I can pull out, pull down. Just water. It's gotta just look messed up. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. Okay. Let's give that a rest and see where that sits. Her hair is nice. She's got the good hair on, so we'll do that real nice. Same color. This coral red. Maybe the coral red that I just got. And then the shadows. What do I do in the shadows? Give it a little bit of brown. She definitely, yeah, it's not like bozo red. It's just like a nice red hair. Maybe some of that. Do I give it the cool shading, that periwinkle shadow color? Do I do that first then? Periwinkle first? Then do the coral, hold on. Quinacridone coral, leaving space for white shine. Then a little bit of brown to knock it back. Maybe? Too much? I don't know. Well, what's the harm in trying? All right. Periwinkle is easy because it's just right there. A well-loved color. You can just, it's all the way to the bottom of the pan. Web of Chaos says, "Hey MP, sorry for the late response. I'm at work." Yeah, do good work first. Don't get in trouble. Thanks for lurking, Web of Chaos. Okay, so is anything wet? I think everything is dry around the hair, so we can just go for it. So let's see. Underside of curls can have a shadowy color. This little underside of the hair right here by your face, behind the earring. Maybe that's it. I don't think I want to put any. I guess I could put a little shadow color on the far edges of her bangs, and then just go over it with the quinacridone coral. I'm gonna keep saying it until I say it right. Okay, let's see. Do I have the right focus? Yes. I still think maybe I should grab my other brush. It has more of a point. But that might be better. Just not sure. Okay, let's see. What's up, baby? Says Vince. I'm making progress. She's gonna get her hair did today. I got her sloppy lipstick on, so I'm happy about that. How was your day? Anything memorable? Any good sketches? Okay, let's try. Here. That's what I'm going for. This one. So if you work at Salt and Straw as a flavor creator, you and your coworkers, is it just up to you guys to decide what passes, or is there like a general audience kind of test for these things? Asking for a friend. I would love to just like put my 2 cents in. I have a feeling they don't open it to the public. I want all this to be in the shadow. Some of this, let's see, what do I have? Let's try that. A little something like that. Maybe.
Game over.
Just want to get this underside just a little. Okay. Do I do a little right here too? Just a tiny bit behind the glasses. I think that's good. Good enough. Let me fix this part over here. Wet brush booby trap. Took me so long to realize you can dry your brush and then soak up some of the paint, lighten it up. Okay. Here's where we are. Yeah, I could get, so this doesn't look so flat, I can get a little darker colored red and just kind of scooch it closer to that black lip line. Plan with pencil where I'm gonna not paint to give it that like highlight sheen, because then once I get going I'll just brush right over. It worked pretty well in the glasses, so you just pick wherever the fluff part is, the juiciest part of the curl, and avoid that, and then it's like a little stripe here. Let's see. Like that. Maybe a little one here. I'll let that fade in the background. What shape here? It's gonna look kind of plasticky, but maybe that's not the worst thing. Let's, what do I got here? This is gonna be that pointy brush I have to avoid some of these. I think if it's too much, I could just paint over it. That should be easy. Let's try that. And what's this big juicy thing? Something like that? I'm not sure. Maybe a little one right here. Maybe not. That's just too small. I could just do that with a brush. Okay. So here's what my plan is. See these little ghosty looking nebulous shapes? That's where I'm not going to put any red. I'm going to plant a little strip here, but it's too small to draw out. This might be a little much. Well, then fix it. That should be maybe less complex. Let's see. You, and then this guy. About that. What's this one? What do you want to be? Maybe. All right, we'll try that. Let's see. How did I do this? Like, how much water did I use? Yeah, I'll try that. Do I have the... One day I'll remember to tape these down onto a bigger board. And today's not that day. It's already warping and lifting, just like it always does. I'll never remember. If I can't knock it back a little. It's very bright. Big bubble paint. Okay. Oh, shadow. It's peeking. You see this loveliness? She's not coming for your soul at all. All right, so I have 3 colors. I got like my quinacridone coral, which was too orangey, and then I started mixing like some brown and yellow ochre to knock it back. So then what can I do? Maybe, let's see, I'll mix some of the brown with the coral first, and I won't have to work so hard to knock it down. I feel like that's what a pro would do. Let's see what I got here. Slightly browner and orangier. All right. Why don't start at the right? Start at the left. My goodness. All right, let's see. So I can just go over the purple. I need to avoid my little pencil highlight lines. Another pencil do not cross barrier right here. And there's one right at the top of this curl. Probably already painted over one up here, but that's all right. Okay, did a thing. There's like little white dots on the left behind. Can I swoop you in a little nicer? No. Okay. MPT says, no worries, hope work is going smoothly. Yeah, me too, with chaos. Crate Dig Art asks, which is the best paper for that kind of paint? Oh, that's a interesting question, because I'm trying to find that out. Crate Dig Art. So right now I'm kind of liking Arches. It's like some super spendy watercolor paper, and they have hot press, cold press, and rough. So this is rough, and I didn't think I was gonna like it because it's rough, right? And I like to do a little bit of like line art first with microns. I've been experimenting with dip pens, So to do that on this rough paper, it's like so textured that you really have to just embrace the dry brush effect, or like the just you don't get really, you can't, well, I guess it'd be really hard to get a smooth fine line. You can work it to get a smoother, thicker line, but the watercolor, it behaves so much more nicely on this rough paper than it does on the hot press. Hot press was kind of like Bristol. It's probably a little more absorbent or something. I don't even know. But it just felt, the watercolor felt like it was kind of boring on the hot press. Like it would feel on Bristol. It kind of does that neat textury look when I use the rough. So it's kind of weird. It's you have to find this sweet spot in art supplies for, you know, don't break the bank with what you're buying, but also if you get the cheap stuff, you're gonna struggle and you're not gonna like what's happening, and it won't even be your fault. So I'm trying to figure out where that is for me. So far, I like this rough paper. I've tried other cotton papers, which are fine. I think cold press is good too, pretty close. And then this is a good synthetic sable brush will work, but even that's kind of trial and error. This is a different one, soft aqua, synthetic sable. Oh wait, synthetic squirrel or synthetic sable? I don't remember. This one is a little too floppy for my taste. This one has like a nice firm tip. But yeah, as far as paper goes, I mean, surprise, the most expensive Arches paper is the one I like the best. What else do I have that I like? I think, was it this? I got some weird stuff. I don't know where I got this, and I ended up not liking it. It's too like patterny textured. You can kind of see that. It was like it's like alligator skin or something, and it doesn't seem as absorbent, and the pattern is too patterny. I don't know how to explain it. I use it less and less. This I think this stuff was fine. I don't remember. Oh, okay, let's see. So this paper, it's an art block, so you end up with kind of weird gummed up edges on your painting sometimes. It got a little furry as I was working on it, like some of the paper fibers lifted. But it was all right. Self-portrait. You know what? Almost, not really. Here, I'll show you who I'm doing right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm like a hairstyle away from this character. I'm kind of okay with it. So her name is Gladys, and she's fabulous. We should all have a Gladys in our life. It's from a movie, so I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, that's her. This vision. She only has good intentions, and she likes a good pair of glasses, like myself. So this is who I'm working on. I'm kind of grumpifying it. Everything I do, I'm gonna make it look like my character is kind of doing the thing. So it's like back in the day, if someone asked me to draw something like a character, a commission, okay, if you don't mind Grump cosplaying as the character, that's what you're gonna get. So in that style, I'm kind of drawing Gladys here. Do I have any other? I don't have any more familiar characters. This one's silly. So There you go. Who wouldn't want their Wonder Woman to look like that? Beautiful. It's overexposed. My camera's overexposed. Okay, let's see. Web of Chaos says, interesting enough, just had things start going not smooth. Broken glass went through dish machine, oh no! So I got to deep clean the machine out during a rush. Oh, that's like nightmare fuel. Ah, Web of Chaos. Okay. You know what? It's for just one day. It'll be over. Ugh. I remember breaking glass mugs in the ice machine. And it's the same thing. It's like ruined. You have to clean it all out. But the difference is, you need that dishwashing thing up and running like immediately. We can figure out the ice thing while we fix it. Okay, so let's see. I'm reminding myself of my avoiding spots. I don't need that super top one. The second top one, yes. Okay, I got it. Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, create dig art. That's kind of the thing I've been focusing on, is learning these tools a little better, because I think I spent more time trying to use Copic markers, and I started off coloring comics, right? So a lot of Photoshop and then Copic, because they traveled more easily. And then now I'm trying to figure out the real painter stuff. So it's one thing to experiment with this stuff and then buy the brushes, but then it's another to remember the things that I liked and why I liked them and in what circumstances. And my memory is really bad. So sometimes recording these, it kind of, even if I don't go back and rewatch them, just talking it out and then having, like, you ask me the what's and the whys of it, it's helping me figure it out. If I do it right, it's faster to make watercolor look cool than it is to make a cool looking Copic commission. And they can be done. I've seen people do beautiful stuff with Copic markers, but you could just real quick like do a swipe of a couple of watercolor strokes and it looks like you did this crazy cool fine art thing. I haven't achieved that yet, but if I keep trying, I don't know. I gotta get in here before they make those hard watercolor lines around your watercolor puddle. And I've run out of this color I mixed. Let's fix that. One of these colors will end up right. Let's see who does it first. Let's try you. Okay. Look at that. All right, let that settle. Yeah, we get yeah, we getting it dealt with just one of those things that sucks to have happen, especially during a rush. It takes like 15 minutes for the tanks to fill back up for this big dish machine. 15 minutes? That's forever when the cooks need to plate something. Ugh. Hopefully you guys have enough plates. That was one of the problems when our mugs broke. They didn't have, or they kept breaking because management didn't order enough of the glass mugs. So when the dishwasher gave them to us, they were hot out of the dishwasher dryer thing, and they were putting ice in it. So yeah, they're breaking because we don't have enough of them to just let some of them cool off before we have to go back out. They eventually switched to plastic mugs. I had big muscles from carrying, like, I used to have like a mug here, one here. Did I do 4 in one hand? I don't remember what it was. 1, 2. I don't know if I could fit that many. I don't remember. It's been a while. Okay. So she's got a green necklace on. Let's see. I think her earrings match. No, they're kind of gold and weird. Her necklace definitely matches her glasses. Okay. I did make her glasses look a little more like mine. Couldn't help it. Yeah, a lot of lavender, red lapel thing, green. Okay. I guess it'd be easier to do the lavender since it's such a light color. Turtleneck and the shoulder area are lavender. I could do her teeth and her tongue too. Oh, this place is huge, says Web of Chaos. We have more than enough dishes. It's just getting through the pile and putting everything away is gonna be annoying. Our slow days are 100-ish Reservations with 200 walk-ins. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You work hard. So, do you have good managers? Are they helping you out with the craziness, like the unexpected? You're busy. You don't have to answer that. But I would hope that you had management that will roll up their sleeves and get in there when things go as badly as that. It's so weird, like restaurant stuff. The hostess could like make or break your evening depending on how they seat you. If they're good, they'll spread it out. If there's enough people waiting with you, like enough servers, they can spread it out. But if they like double seat you and then double seat you and then, oh, here's another one, and there's another one, you don't ever have time to like have a good rhythm with like visiting the tables. It's so weird. Everybody's hungry and cranky. I think everyone should do that kind of service job for a little bit. It doesn't mean you have to like accept bad service, but you'll just understand a little more. Like, for instance, a lot of people would assume that you would just tell the server one at a time the things you want, like, oh, can I have a refill? Okay. And then you come back to the table, oh, I'd like a side of ranch. Okay. And you go to the table with side of ranch, oh, I would like one too. Because they don't want to overwhelm you with a bunch of stuff. But no, just tell me the 15 things you want. I'll get a tray and then you'll be happy. Yeah, out of all the places I've worked, this is the best manager-wise and benefit pay. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I have such mad respect for restaurant workers. I was a server for a year and could not keep doing it. One of the most anxiety-inducing jobs I've ever had. Yeah, that whole thing about crying in the freezer, that's real. I'm on slight downtime waiting for a machine to fill up. So glad it's a good spot for you. This is MPT to Web of Chaos. Yeah, it makes a difference. Okay, let's see. Let's get a nice pale lavender. I'm going with periwinkle. This is kind of what she's wearing. That's too dark. Hold on. What did I say to do? You can dry your brush and just lift it up. And her shoulders too, like this top little color block area, that's all that pale lavender color. Our front of house people have been trained thoroughly on spacing out seating on people coming in, so orders get spaced a bit too. Yeah, it's everybody, right? It's like a symphony of hard-working people trying to get a bunch of cranky, hungry people satisfied. Crying and eating cookies in the freezer. Oh, we had cookies in the freezer? They didn't give us cookies. Ah, they're so rude sometimes. They would make us nachos, like the cooks, or the managers would tell the cooks to make us nachos. Like, uh, maybe it was morale boosting after a rush or something. So then we tired and hungry, we'd all go lock the nachos, and the cooks would be like flies on S. Oh gosh, thanks Dan, you're the best. They occasionally get yelled at for seating people too fast. Your place is well managed. That's good. Everyone's looking out for each other. I guess that's how you learn. If they're not trying to wreck the server's flow, but I guess that's how you learn. Get a talking to. Our hostesses, they were like, I'm so sorry I have to double seat you. I'll get their drink order. Yeah, thank you. I wonder what they're all doing now. I think some are managers there. Others just kind of went off for life stuff.
Game over.
Okay, so I think actually these spots above that little armband are actually lavender as well. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Oh, she's so cute. Cuter than you're supposed to be. Okay. What I should do, this dries a little bit, is go in with like a darker swipe of color to give it just a little drop shadow underneath the collar stuff. While it dries, I could do her earring and her teeth. So, yeah, just like a soft pink. I don't want to go red or anything. keep with my shadow color technique first. Not like that. Oh my goodness, I'll learn nothing. There we go. And then a little bit of soft pink over that. That'll work. Vince says, kind of reminds me of the live action Cat in the Hat. I don't think I've seen that. Cat in the Hat? I'll have to watch. I think I'm picturing the some of the characters from it. You know what's like infiltrating my memories is Willy Wonka. It's like it's interrupting me trying to remember Cat in the Hat characters. Let's try maybe some Payne's Gray for Payne's Gray and Periwinkle for some of these shadow colors. Can I change it? Okay. think her tongue is safe to do. I was looking at all the paint tubes at the paint store, and they didn't have any of like the soft petally pink kind of colors that I wanted. So I was thinking maybe that's just not a watercolor thing. Like nothing like a pastel, because then it would be in chalky white and it wouldn't work. So I can grab some super bright, what I got, Opera Rose, and then mix it with my coral or something and see what I can come up with. Don't use, this is a nice brush. Don't use it to mix paint. Here, took this one out. This is nice too, but it's a university series. It's not as spendy. Use that one to mix paint. Oh, I just overdid it. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice color, but not for her little tongue. Yeah, let's see. Swoop some here. All right, that might be best we could do. Try it. Ew. And she's got her necklace kind of matches her glasses. So let's see. Can I rehydrate stuff? What did I just say about mixing paint with a nice brush? Oh, MPT, you can see the resemblance for Cat in the Hat? Let's see if I can, like, make it look... I think it's polished stone or something, but I want to give it a little extra lighting. Bubbles. Well, shiny. Okay, well, like those. Maybe like a touch darker. Whoa. Something like that. Those look bubbly. Huh. Very shiny. So then, let's see. What would be the best? She got dark purple with red accents. Let's see. I'm not gonna do a brooch. Maybe the purple first, and then go over it with the red. Yeah, we'll do that. I got a purple that lives right by the brown. So let's visit that side. Alright, so maybe a wash first and then go over it with the shadow, like the darker parts. Let's see. Let's try this guy. My splooshy brush. It's Raphael, what now? The numbers are always half rubbed off. 8404. Okay, so hold on. Very first thing I was going to do is do her collar. Collar is red. So just a stripe across her chest. Okay. What is the armband? Okay, the teeny armband is red. So underneath the armband and across her chest. All right, red collar it is. Let's see, one more peek. Red collar, little button thing, and armband. Okay, and it's pretty red. Lucky for her, I have all the red. I should just go for that one. Mix it in one of these. What did we learn? Don't mix paints with your nice brushes. Yeah, I thought I'd like that one. I think I want the pointier one. Oh, it's full of purple. Mix paint with the nicest brushes. This is what Luffy has. Got it. I keep doing it. I keep making the same mistakes over and over. Like I need both of these brushes. The Gushier Raphael brush spreads more paint out, but this one gets right up in the line a little better. Okay. Good for the first pass. Alright. More red. At least I don't have to mix it. Yeah, I would love to have like 2 smaller sizes of this little spiky brush. It's I don't know if it's, it says exclusive. I don't know if that means they'll keep selling it at that place or it's, you know, limited edition. Or maybe if I pay attention, I'll find just like a black handle version of them. Let's see.
Game begin. When the drum beats go like this.
Whoops. I did it again. Same same exact thing. You learn nothing. Okay, how about now? What was the problem? Okay. Tentative.
Game over.
Change it up, mess it up. Not even that messed up. It just has more stuff going on. There she is. Oops. Alrighty, look at that. So what I want to do, I'm gonna, after super dries, I'm gonna tape off a little piece of the background and do some kind of like black thorny stick kind of things, ribbons, hair. That would be kind of, she's all happy about it, and it'd be like weird thorny hair behind her. So yeah, I think I'll let this one rest for a minute. Look at that necklace. Shiny. What'd you call it, Chris? Not marcasites. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, there she is. Gladys. So this is Arches rough paper. Lots of Schminke and Daniel Smith watercolor. I don't know what this Namura Fine brush, Winsor Newton, and Raphael. So kind of good grade supplies. Makes it kind of easier than fighting with things that just don't sit right, don't feel right, don't blend right. This is what I started with. This Fude Sailor. This is like $12. Go get one. They're fun to play with. It's a Sailor Fude pen. Sorry, I always say the wrong thing. Has a bent tip, so you can get thin lines and thick lines. And then, even though you're not supposed to, because this is like some pigment-based ink, fill it with this carbon ink. Don't let it dry in your pen. Always use a pen. And if it clogs your pen up, then just get a new pen, but you can take care of it. And this is good for Copic. Well, I mean, it's not Copic marker proof or super water proof, but enough that you can use it and have fun. I like this combo. So let's see. Tomorrow, I mean next week, yeah, I stream Monday or Tuesdays, most Tuesdays, some Wednesdays, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 Eastern, I believe. I don't think I have anything coming new. And I might have this finished by then. I don't want to save it, just to do the thorny background stuff. You know what I did order? It's not going to come in time. I got some, what is it called? Chipboard, thin chipboard, or what is it? Like light, I guess. It's kind of the thickness of a cereal box. I saw a video saying that my machine could cut it, my little Caesar Juliet machine. So what I wanted to do was print some Grump stuff on sticker paper, put it on that chipboard, whatever it's called, and then make little tiny 3x3 puzzles to fit in my vending machine. So I don't know if any of that's gonna work, but if it doesn't, maybe I could just make boxes out of all my leftover chipboard. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I thought that'd be fun to experiment with. Yeah, that's a project for a couple weeks. So yeah, for now, here's Gladys having a great time. And I'm gonna say thanks for watching. Web of Chaos, I hope your day gets better. I hope that was the worst of it. MPT, I'm really glad that you showed up. Looking forward to seeing you in December, and everybody else, thank you so much. I'll see you on Tuesday and maybe on Wednesday. All right, take care.